Greetings, Captain. How can I be of service, Captain?
Package has been returned. We have company. Good day, ma'am.
You too.
I think I'm going to take the kids off work. It's good for them to get that experience. It will be good.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the... Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions, no, trillions. And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, it really is you. Then the day is truly... But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for... Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to myself, what would the great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star. Imagine my surprise to find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be fate. Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a garden in bloom. And now here it is, our first spring. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I... If not, You won't be disappointed.
Captain, greetings. Allow me to assist you with carrying your items. If you feel it is... I am powered by wheels and cogs. They are responsible for any ticking that emanates from me. Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation. Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers. Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself. Constellation is an exceptionally driven and intelligent group of humans. I would expect nothing less of them. You may ask me anything. I am programmatically incapable of keeping secrets. That is a difficult question to parse. However, I have been kept busy since Constellation acquired me. That satisfies. Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic knowledge of human history, art, culture, and science. May I answer a question for you? Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane, followed shortly by the computer. Humans could not have become a spacefaring species without them. Illogically speaking, I am inclined to believe that books were your greatest invention. I have spent a good deal of time processing works of science fiction. They make good case studies in how your species could have made a mess of its entry into the stars in different ways than you did in reality. Good day, Captain.
How may I serve you? As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon. Yes, let's. That was a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always
Dad?
manage.
Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you? Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me.
Do you need anything? Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished, your mirror shined. It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Coming in loud and clear. System, begin a transaction log.
Always another delivery. Now, we're plenty on offer, if your credits are good.
Don't you just love grand jumps? We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Now we're in business. Colonel, we got company.
This encounter will likely end in your death.
On me. Move up! They can't see!
I am hit. Exoskeleton damage.
Roll out! Moving!
I am uncertain why you believe conflict with us was advisable. Flawless health compromise.
Getting shocked out there! Move!
Do not attempt combat.
Take more!
You will not survive. Repair protocol required. enemies. Hello.
Hey, Dad, want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
Restart collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City. Go ahead. Oh, sure. Take a look. You're welcome to take a gander.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Yeah, and the Coes have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you just wanted to keep moving forward. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local Galbank.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. The Marshal will be damn glad to have another free...
Afraid your information is a...
If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going...
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
Find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't... listen, Sam, just so you know. For the others, though, you might get it.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying. But I figure some of that reception is owed. It seems you got a situation.
All right. Some folks from the show, they took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. In other words, they didn't... All right, I'm willing to allow that. Say what you have to, but what... Also, find out what they want.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate.
The shock game's making fools of us all. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't
Seems
try
you've got a
nothing.
little excitement on her hands. I really don't know how this is gonna end.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I see what you mean. We're staying as long as it takes. I guess that's true. Well, I guess you have a point. Maybe you're right. Yeah? Well, maybe that's just what you want us to think, so we'll give up. Nothing you say way is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of their... This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer. What do you mean? Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. If the hostages die, it'll be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
They've got the mark. What's the word?
Balls.
First things first. How'd you get the Shaw gang to stand down? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Shimon, baby.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay.
Okay. We'll take it from here.
I just...
Nice job.
So damn tired.
Just want to get out of here. Hate this place.
Yes.
What? Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
Should have been long gone by now. Galbank needs better
more of this.
security.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. All right, let's see. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man. Interfering. That we do. We really gotta do this. I don't know. You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying. Look, let's get going. To the Coe estate. Certainly. Later.
Is Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn three-star collective by himself.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
Some days it feels like if
Hiya.
I stopped stitching people back together, the whole city would be a ghost
Got
town
into a
in
tussle with a Shaw gang smuggling ship and had to limp back to Aquila City. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs. Turns out one of those ribs had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's... luck's half of everything. I also like to think skill had a little something to do with it. Right now, not much of anything. Meanwhile, I've been... That way, when I'm cleared for field duty...
In and tried to rob the place in broad
I feel for the
daylight?
folk in the stretch.
Seems that
I try
you got some business with me?
at the Low House when I'm able.
Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing. But, do I think we make the free... I imagine you've got some questions. Okay then. A word about myself. That being said, So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with...